And while some athletes are making their major league debut, so is the usage of what's called a torpedo bat. Analysts saying this new bat is potentially tied to a surge in home runs. Western Mass News reporter Reagan Stoddard wanted to learn more about the bats and paid a visit to one local bat maker.
Kipnati's Rudo grew up on a farm in Kenya, and after he moved to the United States, he got a job as a groundskeeper for a minor league baseball team. Fast forward a few years later, he's now the owner of Rudo's Bats in Holyoke, and along with his wife and 3 kids, makes baseball bats for the major leagues. Rudo and his wife, Mindy Kuchar, walked us through their warehouse to see how these torpedo bats go from a block of wood into the hands of your favorite MLB star.
Especially with this new wave of torpedo bat. They come in here, they want their own. They want to try it too.
First step, picking out the perfect piece of wood.
We got this material from here, we can put it in a bat.
The next step is finding out the weight of the bat and what type of model it will be for each player.
So from here, we're ready to make a torpedo bat.
And from the belt to the pile of bats.
And this is how we make them. This is Rudo bats. These are torpedo bat. We're ready to go.
After a bat passes the grade test, the magic happens with each bat painted to each player's liking. And as torpedo bats become more popular in the major leagues, Kuchar says it gives more versatility for each player's style.
This one is specifically helpful to someone who hits a little bit towards, the logo side of the bat, but everybody can use it and get a feel for it. But the weight being shifted a little bit more towards the bottom end allows for more control in your hands.
The biggest difference between a regular bat and a torpedo bat is the torpedo bat has more mass in its sweet spot area with a tapered end.
The design allows us to pump up that sweet spot a little bit more than the average baseball bat model.
Finding the balance on the torpedo bat is extremely important as well, eliminating the risk for the bat to break.
With the torpedo, it just gives a little more variety in terms of where you tend to hit the ball and where you can get the most leverage when you're out there looking for that ball coming in.
We're told if a player can find the rhythm to hit with a torpedo bat, it can be useful for all types of players.
Your body, your style, you're going to need a specific model for you.
From T-ball to the major leagues, Rudo bats are not just creating equipment, but artwork.
Being able to be a part of growing that technology, we're excited to give the players what they need.
Reporting in Holyoke, Reagan Stoddard, Western Mass News.
And Western Mass News is shipping up to Boston for the Red Sox opening day tomorrow. Be sure to tune in to Western Mass News at noon for a look inside all those festivities. Also streaming on the Western Mass News app.